Hi, my name is Tom Veff, and I am the inventor-designer of the patented Veff Serrations that were introduced by Columbia River Knife and Tool in 2008. They are available on many of their models straight from the factory or directly from me. This video is about serrations, but I want to make a disclaimer right up front that the serrations I'm going to introduce today are not Veff serrations. They are Veff flat top serrations. Nothing to this point that we have found cuts anywhere near as well as the Veff serrations themselves. So my attempt today is to introduce a new pattern serration that is going to be easier to sharpen and maintain than even the Veff serrations, and will also outcut any of the triple point or other style serrations that have been common on most knives to this point. So bear with me here. I'm videotaping this by myself, and we'll see how well this turns out. Hope you enjoy it. Here we go. Like I said, the Veff serrations that I introduced in 2008 are the ones that you see right here. Now these have been proven to be the most effective and efficient cutting serration on the market to date. So they are not going away. They are still popular and still being used and available by CRKT. But today I would like to talk to you about a different type of serration that I've designed. Some of you might be familiar with it because it's actually the same basic serration that I put on the MUK or Marine Utility Knife that has been out and proven for about 3 years now. These are a flat top cut serration. There is the total tops of them are flat, as you can see, so that makes them very easy to sharpen. The gully, of course, is just like most serrations, hollowed out. The Veff sharpening rods that I designed, the 600 grit, they come in two pieces. This is the larger of the two. This small portion on this particular rod is 3/8 inch, which is designed to fit these serrations exactly. So actually what we have is, here's a M16 series that I just put these in, and like I said, you can see that that fits it exactly. And for the flat sides, the flat portion of the Veff sharp lays right against that and actually hones those in a flat and produces a sharp edge for these. So the standard triple point serrations that most people are familiar with, many manufacturers use this style. They may not be exactly the same, but they're going to be real close. They're cut at a 90-degree angle straight across the blade, but the problem with them is they're cut so small, I think you can see it here, they have points that actually snag and catch when you're trying to cut through cloth or fibrous materials, seatbelt materials, nylon and polypropylene rope, and such. So to try to get away from that snagging thing, I came up with the flat top cut. And I've got a number of different knives here that have them in it, but you can see that they are also cut at 90 degrees. But like I just described, the tops are flat, easy to maintain, and so on. Give you an idea what they look like in a few different models here. This is the M16-02Z with the flat tops in it. And of course this is a aluminum version of the Ken Onion Ripple. Turned out nice. We have the Dogfish with the flat tops in it. And we have the M16-13ZER. And because these cut so much better than the triple point serrations, these are very effective for your rescue workers that encounter a lot of seat belts to cut, rope, and cut the pants off a guy's legs so they can get in there and work on them, whatever it might be. they just cut far superior to the other serration styles. Another reason that I came up with this, in addition to the original Veff serrations, is the factories have a hard time cutting the Veff serrations. They have to be done almost on a one-at-a-time basis, so it lends itself towards not being real economical to produce them. So with this style serration, because they're cut at 90 degrees, I believe the factory's going to be able to make a crush wheel that'll actually set right in there and cut all of these in one shot. So that's my theory. So let's see how well they perform. Now, first of all, let's see, we got some typical paper, and the triple point serrations, like you see here, and these are wicked sharp. I've sharpened these, but you'll see that they don't cut the paper. They kind of catch and snag. These, having a larger open pattern, they just rest themselves in one of the notches and severs the paper. Just slices it real slick like that. Here's a double layer. Very easy cutting. Make a mess here for myself. Here we have some heavy, thick belt leather. It's a very tough material, and once again, effortless. Right straight through it. Inside those gullies, you can see that this is just real simple to cut. This is a piece of real soft pipe insulation foam that most of the other serrations would stick and snag and rip and tear this. But I think you'll see with these guys, they just glide through it. They don't snag and catch in it. Here's a piece of 3/4 inch nylon rope. I have it taped in segments here so that it doesn't fray and I get all these hairs all over the place. But I think you can see that it's practically no effort whatsoever to cut through that. This is a soft rope. This piece is hard hemp manila rope in a 3/4 inch size. This is really tough to cut. This stuff is just hard on a knife. So we'll see how we do on this. A little more effort required, but you can see that it severed it just clean as a whistle there. I have here a piece of brightly colored, but it's a seatbelt webbing material, and we'll see how well this works on here. On most knives, this would slide through. It wouldn't want to grab and cut, but you can see the serrations get a grip on that, and with minimum effort, it cuts right through it. So here you have it. These are the Veff flat top serrations that hopefully you will see in the near future, available on many of the CRKT knives. I thank you for watching. I appreciate all of you that support the work that I do at CRKT, and it's a pleasure doing what I love to do. Thank you.